Hi, it's 2 weeks since the typhoon. It's early morning, and we're okay. We still don't have power. Um, it was a pretty bleak Christmas for everybody around here.
We have no power, but we have water,
Yeah,
and that's important.
we have water, and Rona's been going into her office to charge everything as
Oh, yes.
as often as she can. Um, But yeah, we're just hoping now. A lot of work's been going on, a lot of cleanup, so we're hoping we get power soon.
Mhm.
Um, Hoping before New Year's, but we guess that's not going to happen. And I'm going to go for a walk in a little bit just to show you around the area again and a few other places, and you can see some of the differences and some more damage that was caused.
Mhm.
But we're okay, and we get by. We're happy, we're together, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
All right, enjoy. So that's a pole outside the bake shop here. See, still hasn't been moved and it's stopping the power coming from our area, like just bent. Inch and a half steel rebar. There's the Grand Convention Centre. Really was destroyed and nothing being able to be fixed. And the streets are cleared. The power lines are up on that side of the road. Yes, it's very noisy. But some things are done now after 2 weeks. So as you can see, this area is a bit more cleaned up, but the building's still damaged. And over there you can see that was a food area, damaged as well. Trees, some life coming back into the trees. Not much. So this area was a bit of a mess. Apple 1 got a bit damaged, got shuttered up. They've cleaned up. They've had to remove the cranes. Not all of them, but a few of them from this building site in the corner. And all the debris that I showed along here has been moved up into this vacant block up here. And now they're cleaning up most of the streets. You see this building up here. Had a lot of damage, didn't show that before. There's a few buildings like that in the IT park, in the business park, sorry. Well, we'll keep walking, we'll show you a bit more. This is the strength of the storm. See, just snapped like it was nothing. Down that street, you see maybe garbage, debris all lining the left-hand side. So a lot the same in many places. You see, we're about to go up that street that I've shown in my day and night walking video of the area, which I said this was one of my favorite streets. So relaxing, full of beautiful trees, but as you see, those trees are destroyed. Hardly any trees at all now along here that are untouched. who, you know, they're trying to clean the streets. Obviously, lots to do. There's debris absolutely everywhere. Over there you can see the trees over there damaged. I didn't show this one in the last video when I went for my walk, so just show you along here this time. See beside the road, everything that was cleared off the road in the days after the typhoon. Mostly from the trees. Surprisingly, along the lower end of this street where I'm walking, there's not really a lot of building damage, but it does get worse further up. But you just look at this litter, they have to come collect all this, and it just goes on and on and on. And they're going to shut down all the roads, I think tomorrow, so they can clear before New Year's Eve, and only be the working trucks and essential vehicles. It's just so they can get rid of all this debris, because there's no other way they can do it. They've had to rent, the Cebu government's had to rent lots of dump trucks because they just don't have those resources. You can see the trees up here just snapped like nothing. Okay, so I've walked several hundred meters and it's just debris all the way along this street. On the other side's not so bad. They've been chopping some of the broken branches down the middle. See the roof over there, just shredded steel roof. I mean, it didn't get cleaned for ages. You see the debris in here. And the roof up there, all twisted. You see poles down, that's why we don't have power. And as I showed you, the bent pole, you know, that's another reason why we don't have power. There was piles and piles of garbage here 2 days ago. We're talking 3-4 feet high. This area was just full of garbage. They've moved that. And here, one of the dump trucks clearing. You know, there's a few around, not a lot. That'll be done tomorrow, I guess, if they need to. But these guys doing a lot of hard work cleaning the streets. You can see they're doing a lot of hard work trying to clean everything. And up towards the corner here near the flyover, I'll show you something. If they haven't fixed it, you'll see at least some of the power of the storm, what it actually did to some structures. So this is the Petron. You can see all the cables are down. The roof's gone from here. They've removed it. It was laying on the ground a couple of days ago. You can see power lines down. The roof completely gone. It was just torn off as if it was nothing. The problem is now they have to fix all these cables, and difficulty You know, it's going to be really hard for them to do that. Until they can fix that, we won't have any power. And just show you up here something I noticed. You see there, concrete just blown away off the building there. Brand new building, well, not so new, but it's not an old building. Strong, well built, and the concrete there is just torn away. And about to head up home. So that was another walk around here. Yeah, the damage, you know, it was really severe. A lot of it's been cleaned up now, but it took them more than 10 days to start doing it. The avenue up here lost all their signage. So much damage on really good buildings, really strong buildings. And hopefully they'll get along and get all the power going in the next day or two. We're hoping it'll be today, but I think it's going to take several days because I have to replace that bent pole, so the snap pole, because that carries the main cables into our area. Building over there, which is a nice building for rent, is destroyed. This building, which I showed at the start of my walk around in the last video, had all the windows blown out and they've just had to board it up completely. Because that was all glass, that black section, and now it's just wood. 20 foot high, 20 foot wide glass wall just torn off. Late update is they're fixing that pole at the end of the street, leaning over the bakery. We've got 3 cranes doing that. So it's getting closer to having power in the area. We'll see how long it takes them. That was a walk I did around the local area. As you saw, there's still a lot of damage. There's a lot of cleanup being done. It's getting better, but a lot of people still don't have power. And yeah, it's tough for a lot of people. I mean, it's kind of hard for us, but we're getting by. We're fine. People have started charities and trying to collect money. Suggest anybody watching this want to donate, look for legitimate charities. If you're not sure, I mean, you can message me on here and you can ask me and I can check them out to see if they're legitimate, because there's always going to be scammers and people like that, and it's sad, but it's reality of life. People try to make money out of anybody any way they can, especially in disasters. I mean, you want to buy sliced bread here, it's 100 pesos. And for my friends in Australia, that's like buying basically the plain label bread, 2.5 loaves in Coles or Woolies. And it is just only a basic plain label bread. And it's not quite as big as the loaves we get in Australia. So you can imagine there's exploitation. Water in some places, 10 litres of water is 200 to 300 pesos. It's ridiculous, but it happens. So, you know, if you want to do something and donate, I mean, I can't accept donations. I don't have that set up for it. there are some legitimate people doing that out here. So, you know, just have a look around if you want to help. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I mean, we'll update you on the situation. Hopefully we get power in a few days and we can celebrate New Year with some lights, some cold beer and cold drinks. But until then, we just keep waiting. Thanks, guys.